Hey everybody, good to see you. Welcome back to Sunless Sea, Submariner. As you can see, I'm a floating head. My sound quality might be slightly different. And, yeah, I believe we're on part 2. Yes, and I'm a floating head, yes. I'm doing that again. So let's continue. Yeah, last time it was just out to Z, so yeah. Yeah, this is just part 2 of this one, Octoedit Twitch. But good to see you on the Twitch side of things. Good to see you, Fishmaster, Libby the White Queen, everybody else. So, I'm trying a bunch of new things today. I probably sound a little bit different. The resolution I'm running the stream on is slightly different. And, guys, just tell me if things sound better or worse, or if they look better or look worse. And yes, I'm also a floating head. And I'm getting better at doing that too. Hit 71 subs yesterday? Ah, well done, Disarm Flames. Disarm Flame. At first I thought you meant like, you've been sailing the sea and you managed to destroy 71 subs. Those those ships that sail beneath the waves are terrors indeed. So when we last left off, but no, subscribers, good, yes, well done, Disarm Flame, yes. Keep up the good work, and good to see you, Fran, Vukan, or Vukasin, or Vukasinovic, yeah. I gotta make sure to say that right. Yeah, Vukasin. Fran Vukasinovic, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. The sound may be a bit worse, you think? I hope my sound's not slightly worse. I was hoping to make it a bit better, so. Alright, but like what part of it? And good to see you, Arakeen. Welcome to the game. Alright, so what was... Did I have any particular missions? I turned in all my junk, right? Port reports. I turned in all my port reports. I spent my money on ship upgrades. I think all I had left to do is just go out and sailed. Who turned out the sun? Yes. Well, the London got kidnapped by bats. Oh, there's a new recruit. Let's hire the new recruits. Who is the new recruits? We can engage an officer. What do we need? We need a surgeon. Is there a surgeon? There's no surgeon. Okay. Well, maybe the officer... Oh. Yeah, the new resolution is a bit less wide. It's... The other resolution, I wasn't sure which resolution YouTube liked better. Like, one resolution was 16... I need to get a proper monitor for YouTube, apparently, because... The previous monitor I was using was 1610. The monitor I'm currently using is 5.4, a 5.4 resolution. And yeah, go ahead and put the resolution down. That works. And like YouTube wants a 4:3 monitor, so I'm gonna get I guess the solution is I'm gonna get a different monitor and it'll work out. But yeah, maybe the old setup was better, actually, for the monitor. Okay, so the new resolution, I guess, yeah, we're not a fan of the new resolution. I'm not actually completely a fan of the new resolution either, so. Oh, you do like this one. It makes everything less stretched. Okay. Well, that's good, then. That's good, Fishmaster. Okay. But yes, yes I am. Yes, I am, Leggy Man. I am doing the floating head thing, because why the heck not? This game is spooky. So, might as well be a floating head. Alright, let's go out to sea. Let's go out to sea. Close that book. Launch ship. Let's go. Let's go out. Let's shoot things. Let's get killed. Oh, and I have much more room to see your chats. So that's cool. And to look over things in my other monitor. So, that is kind of neat. Ah. That's okay, Aaron, but thank you for dropping by. And, yeah, enjoy You're feel free to enjoy the video whenever is convenient for you. And, that's okay. Yeah, I understand. I understand, Arakeen. See, that's what I found out, is that both my old resolution and this new resolution are actually suboptimal. So I need... And it's based on the monitor I'm using to play the game. So basically, I just need to get a new monitor. Hey, welcome back, Gamerland. But I'm gonna do that real soon. Because when I realized that I should have done that... Honestly, I should have done that a while ago. Did I get local news? I didn't get local news, that's right. Oh well. Who cares? Oh, right. We have 38 terror. That's right, I had a close brush with death last time. I forgot. Last game, I had a very close brush with death. I was trying to go to the north. I had some quests. That all makes sense. Where are my quests? I had a bunch of them. Like something going to the north somewhere, right? So then journal, helmet's accomplishments, my ambition. Where's exactly to say the... I don't know where the quest journal exactly is. Like, there's different things happening in different places. I do know that. But I might want to get my terror down. Where is my body? It was swept off to sea is where it was. You could... Let's see. Or you can keep this resolution and put the YouTube chat on the right and the Twitch chat on the left. I could do that, but I have both chats. I have both chats in a multi-chat streaming window. A special multi-chat thing, which is neat. I have a multi-chat program, but I had to keep it like smushed in a smaller area, but now I've got more space to put it, so that's kind of neat. Anyways, I kind of want to get my terror down, because I believe terror brings monsters upon you. And we want to explore new areas. Okay, we haven't explored this area, so let's explore this little swath of land. You get money for exploring. We got a lot of fuel, a lot of food. This is a spooky area, so you can see my terror going up. It used to be going down. My terror is currently 38. And it's playing music like... This is music I'm used to hearing when we get in combat. You sure there's no combat? I'm just gonna do a sweep with my light. Yeah. Burning blue. A hiss of horror from the lookouts. The glim lamp at the front of the ship is sputtering, arcing and fizzing with the blue lights as you watch the blue fades, but it's not a good omen. Spin them a story. I don't have a story. Attempt to calm them. A modest chance. Stay calm, men. You failed. I failed to calm my... Stay calm. No! We're terrified. Okay, then panic. I don't know. Welcome to the labyrinth of eels. I'm going to panic. Well, anyways, I was trying something new. I'm trying, you know, it's cool to try. That's right. There's still that Western angler crab out here. My hull's 75. I'd have to do some pretty good shooting to beat that, because it usually just charges, right? It can do some nasty damage. I think it's fixing to attack me, isn't it? Wonder. How much damage? There's that shark. Maybe we can beat the shark. How bad was the shark? The shark wasn't as bad as the crab, dare I say it. It sees me. I missed. Okay, well, if you're gonna fight the shark, this is not a good start. Just evade it. Ooh, okay, okay. Evasion mostly consists of circling around your opponent. Uh-oh, the shark and crab at the same time. Uh-oh, that's not good. We can't handle that. I can't handle shark and crab. One of these two things, yes. Uh-oh, I'm going in right into the Dubois Maelstrom. Maelstrom. Oh no, get out, get out. Full speed ahead, full speed ahead. Get out of the Maelstrom. Everything's going wrong. Oh no. It's going to see a shark. It's a Sharknado. Take that. Into the Maelstrom you go. Oh, that doesn't kill you. I don't know what the thing actually does. That was scary though. So, guys, you feeling more calm now? After all that? I'm surprised my terror level isn't going down. Panic, everyone! We're about to die! You feeling calmer now, guys? Good? No? Why not? Exactly. Oh, we're all gonna die. So how you guys doing? Ah, we found Lick-a-Monkey Crag. It's a pretty good, not only a name of an island, but a pretty good survival tip. Okay, we're just being gnawed by a shark. No big deal. No big deal. We got this. Our attack power is actually really high. Ow. It can even smack me with its tail. Our attack power is really high, so it'll be okay. Maybe I should get back to circling, though. Ooh, we took a lot of damage. I want to kill the shark, though. I'll have to go into the storm to get its goodness. Oh, no. I'll have to go into the storm slightly to harvest the loot. I want the loot, though. Okay. Just, here's what we're going to do. We're going to slowly kind of back up into it and then turn on the, yeah, and then turn things on. Okay. So I can eat its shark meat. Yeah, there is a story. Where is the terror level? The terror level's up here, and we're halfway up, and the more terror you have, the more bad monsters you meet, which is cool if you like fighting. But anyways, I can examine the cage armature. Someone has bound it savagely with black iron, sunk bands, joined mechanisms deep into its flesh. So I could give it an autopsy, but I'm not smart enough to like have a good chance of figuring out why do that to the shark. Or we could eat it. Why do that to a shark? You have failed. Still, I got some things. Oh, you learn little except for that somebody is merciless and inventive. The pain this creature must have suffered. You take a tooth as a trophy. Your hull is damaged. Your engineer will repurpose some of its cage as repair materials. Oh, nice. But now my crew got scared. My crew got scared because, yeah, shark autopsies are spooky. Oh, well, we have discovered Lick-a-Monkey Crag. Why don't we get home? I can calm the men down with a nice port call, I guess. Plus, we need repairs, so. But it is a little bit weird. Now I'm looking off to this side when looking at the game, and looking off this side to look at the comments, where it used to be the other way around. Welcome back, Chris Play. Good to see you. Engine Molten. Good to see you both. But looking at my comments is a lot easier. Now, the comments are way bigger looking. Just have more, they have more space. Before they were squeezed in a smaller area. I am down there. Or, yeah, the yellow arrow's me. Right. I could go to Hunter's Keep, but that's where vampire ladies live. And I'm never really sure how that's going to work out for me. So maybe I'll do that whenever I'm feeling healthier. Good to see you, Random. Welcome to the stream. Or welcome back, I should say. So this is my home port? Yeah, we've returned back. Oh, I see. Bad Stevener's Abyss. That's right, there's something on the bottom of the sea there or something, right? I was wondering what that symbol meant. I thought there was like a storm out there, because this game randomly generates each time you die. RimWorld is hard, yes. Especially if you don't go with like an optimal... Especially if you don't spend a lot of time at the beginning of the game regenerating, if you just go with random crew members. But even if you don't, RimWorld is just hard, yes. Alright. Collect some messages from the Harbor Master. We can put my ship in dry dock. I'm gonna go to the Admiralty Yards. Locked? Oh, I only have 25 echoes. I need more money. I'm out of money. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I've got something I can turn into something. Someone, right? No? Do I have any new secrets? Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten damaged like that. Wait, where was the Admiral? I don't have any new port reports. But do I have any new secrets? Oh, that's right. Secrets don't get you money. Secrets help you level up your people. Uh-oh. Alright, so, I'm having a money problem. I can't afford repairs. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. I do have 16 fuel, but I don't want to necessarily sell my food or fuel. Did I have anything else cool to sell? Maybe I had something else cool to sell. Just at random. Lying on the deck. I got my awesome engine, but I don't want to sell that. What do we got in the hold? We got... yeah, just food and fuel. Probably should sell some food and fuel just to get enough money for repairs. It's either that or just keep my nose clean and don't get into combat and don't fight sharks like I did. Because I thought I'd get money from fighting a shark, but I just put myself in a bad situation. Alright, what should I sell then? Supplies... God, supplies and fuel don't sell for much at all. How much money do I need for repairs, first off? How far away am I from my goal of getting repaired? Because this is a bad situation. So, in London. Put your ship in dry dock. I need, if I call in a favor, just 4 more echoes. Just 4 more. Okay, I can do that. Alright, sell some food. That'll work. That'll work. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll have to call in a favor from the Admiralty, but we're gonna get repaired. I need to get repaired. If I don't get repaired, we got a problem. Okay, the Admiralty yards. Thank you. Thank you for the repairs. Thank you, sir. Alright, now don't fight with any more sharks. And, oh, wasn't there a way I could, get some news? Did I get the local news? Do I have news? Yeah, I guess I got news. Let's go. Alright, I got 16 fuel. I think I have a mission up here somewhere, but we should just explore down here and make sure to get port reports. We gotta go into ports. We gotta go into every port we meet. In fact, yeah, let's just go from port to port. And hello again, my Russian friends. Good to see you. Welcome back. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit. That's just popping in from, or yeah, it's okay to pop in and out. Alright, so right, we can't land down here because that's a sunken city, so we'll go to Hunters. We'll just go around getting port reports so I can get some cash. I can also become a pirate, but that opponent's tough and we can't afford repairs, so let's just hold on the idea of piracy. Hold your horses on the idea of piracy for now. Unless there's like a really easy target, but unless there was like just a person loaded with money just asking for it, but alright, reconnoiter the island. Got a port report, good. The sisters aren't there, so we just leave, okay. Alright. And, yeah, we'll just keep going to port to port. I'll go here and there, and I'll keep going north. That's right. I did. That's right. I meant that horrible enemy out there, though, so I gotta be careful. But for now, we'll just get port reports so I can get the minimum amount of money to survive. Even though repeated port reports aren't as good as the first port reports, as far as I know. And then who makes me go faster? Well, the chief engineer. Chief engineer? Increase your veils, I'll spend a secret. You have gained 1 veils, total 33. I can do that again. 34. Yep. Yeah, increase your veils. Okay, I think that wasn't working when I was in port for some reason. But nice. So now, we're moving faster. And we're stealthier. Which is good. We need to, I want to be faster and stealthier. Oh, and increase my personal veil skill, not... I thought it was her veil skill. Oh, okay, that's why I was confused. It's my veil skill. I see. Okay. Welcome back to Abbey Rock. Compile a port report. Offer a gift. The Sisterhood respects two things. Unserving decades of fidelity to a holy secret purpose and the ability to shoot straight. Perhaps you can demonstrate the second. I can give them hunting trophies to reduce my terror. Okay, sure. Oh, and they fed us. Nice. We have a memory of distant shores, and we have the gods of the Z stone's attention. Narrow hospitality. A muscular proprietress inspects the trophy. I'll put it with the others, she says. Her tone suggests grudging respect. And you, and no more than 3 sailors are invited to dine with them that evening. You do, on a black laver bread and overcooked cavern trout, among fierce women with spiked rosaries. One of them hacks up her trout with an axe. But at the end of the evening, when the plates are all cleared away, the room goes quiet. A tall nun with a startling strabimus sings in a deep, rich voice like a stolen sunset about the hills of her homeland far above. Firelight flickers in the face of your crew. Well, that's nice. So they treat us nice, and we're relaxed now. We're relaxed by a nice evening of free food. I'm gonna save the next one. We're not hungry anymore, so I'm gonna do that again later, so we can get more free food, because I need all the money I can get. We'll just... we could do that again if you like. Nah, it's okay. We'll stay terrified. No, I think guys, I think we should do that again. I'm still terrified. Nah, you guys are fine. Alright. There's a jelly flower up here. Let's shoot that. That's not so bad. Jellyfish. Just gotta avoid his charge. Don't touch me. Nice. Now I'll bring our guns around. It's like we take turns attacking. It was your turn attacking. Now it's my turn attacking. And now I get... I'm gonna eat it. Oh, that's right. Well, we got a strange catch. Okay, well, cool. We got a strange catch. I wanted to eat it for food. But we got a strange catch, which the, yeah, we definitely need fish. We definitely need Fishmaster. Yes, definitely, Octo Edit. Let's shoot that thing. But definitely, we need Fishmaster here to help us out. The lighthouse actually helps me out a lot with scouting. That's kind of neat. Who knew that lighthouses were useful to boats? Did you know? Did you know? In any case... Oh, the port's over there. I got a strange catch from that last... jellyfish. And... that is worth some money at the university. So that'll solve my financial woes, which is good. Because otherwise I've just been doing port reports at every port I go to. And yes, I believe I took a port report at the last place I was at. So yeah, let's get those reports. I'm here for the port reports. Shepherd Isles. Which one's a port report? Compile a port report. Okay, good. Oh, I can listen to tales. Ah, every time you come, you can tell me about the 3 graves. The Chelonates write, they're hunters. They killed a turtle the size of London and built their city in its shell. A ship from the Chelonates came by, hunting the midnight whale. 3 of them had died, cowards, so their bodies couldn't go into the Z. They paid us for the land in whale ivory. I still got a piece, but I keeps it safe. So we got a nice new story. That's cool. You go around getting stories. People not fit to bury, so they're shamed or not buried at sea. They're buried on land. Yeah, and yes, you are Fishmaster. Yes. You are a very cool and very good moderator, and I appreciate it. So thank you for saying so. What combat? Who? Pirate? It's just a pirate steam Pintus that's stuck? Ha! I laugh at you. Prepare to die, Pintus. course, I still don't like that you dinged my hull. So I'm going to get around behind you so you don't do that a second time. That works. Alright, loot and scuttle. Spider silk. Okay. We'll sell that when we get back to London. Now, in the fog, we do get a lot more terror. And we did meet that horrifyingly scary monster out here one time. Right, you can use a strange catch to lure a Z-Beast to the surface as well, but I'm going to give it to the university because that's worth more money. We'll drop by Station 3 as we explore the darkness, and, is there a Z-Bat? Or can we use the Z... There are no islands within the Z-Bat's range. Fair enough. Should I go back to Station 3? How's our fuel? Oh, hey. Hey, Western Angler Crab. I'm not sure if I should mess with a Western Angler Crab. I probably should not, actually, at this point, mess with a big freaking crab. That usually... Yeah. Well, I mean, the only reason you wouldn't help someone is if you were busy, because you're a good guy, yeah. But yeah. That's, I'm glad. I'm glad you're very helpful to people in the chat. Alright, search for signs of others, a tough challenge for my mirror skill. I mean, there's nothing wrong with searching for others. Failed. I don't get a port report from here? I don't get a port report. Okay, well, then no point in going here. My terror level's actually going down in these waters. Apparently these waters are considered fairly safe. Now the terror's going back up. The whole terror aspect of the game is kind of interesting. No landlubber would notice the change, but you feel the air prickle on your skin. Somewhere new. Okay. There's something underwater. Some distance to the east. Well, is there anything I can do? Yeah, it's kind of like Insanity in DST. You got it. Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be cool. I would welcome visitors. That's right, there's the huge town of Khan's Glory. I would like to have a fan meetup or something of that nature at some point. Alright. I don't have a ton of fuel, so yeah, we're gonna have to start turning back, but I'll explore this area. We'll see if we can earn some... get little secrets. Maybe I should have gone into... That's right, we can trade Z stories. Or, we can trade, we can talk to these guys. We'll talk to these guys on this boat. Hey, guys. Oh, I don't have news? I thought I got news from the port. Guess I don't have news, sorry. Pirate frigate. Hit it in the back. It doesn't see us yet. Nice. We got the advantage. Take it down. Thanks to my stealth skill, it didn't see me coming. And it only has guns in the front, so... Well, it did kind of fire to the side. I think it only has guns in the front. Could be wrong about that, but we got it in any case. Nice! Food and fuel. And more fuel. And I ran aground. Nice. Ah. And 20 secret fragments. Nice. Alright, battle mode off. I've been sailing around in battle mode, it turns out. So we can stay a little bit longer at sea. There is laughter from the foredeck. Like, happy laughter or maniacal? Maniacal, insane laughter of terror. Alright. Back to Pigmoat Isle. Compile yet another port report. Ah, another dilemma. Okay, what's the dilemma? The aid hurries you into the depths of the chicken woods, where the woods are particularly dark and foreboding. It wrings its paw. Hairless advisor, we had hoped to never ask for this. We swore to stand on our own paws, but our supplies are running short. We desperately need your help and your discretion. How much supplies do you need? I need to give you 5 supplies. We're gonna be hungry. Are you gonna, like, compensate me for the supplies? Yep. Yeah, I'm from Maryland. You got it. Right outside Washington, D.C. Sure, I'll give you food. Alright. You've lost 5 supplies. That cost me some money, so hopefully I can get it back. You've gained 2 Pigmoat Isle civilization. We helped them. They're rising. We raised their spirit. We solved their dilemma. I gained 50 secret fragments. Okay, so we helped the people. We helped the guinea pigs. We helped the guinea pig civilization. The guinea pigs and the rat people. They were starving. But now, we only have 1 piece of food left. So we need to go right... We need to get right home. Real fast. Or we're going to be starving, so... And hopefully the things I've got on this... hopefully the port reports I've compiled are worth enough money to help us continue our journey. Burning blue. Ah. Any lover knows what the blue light means, because I have a Z story. What does it mean? Oh, okay. Rubies the size of grapes, and grapes the size of apples. Of course, this island's only visible in a blue light, and only for an instant, but if we find it, my heart's... We find it. They grin, they don't believe it, but they'd like to. So I told a Z story and calmed my people down, whereas I might have to... Whereas people might freak out otherwise. Interesting. Interesting way to spend a Z story. Alright, prepare to die, Jelly Fleur. Ow. Okay, well, you're done for that. It's at 1 health. Alright, got it. Perfect. Okay. Scoop it up, we're hungry. Oh, another strange catch. I was hoping it'd be food. Sometimes it's actually... You're actually able to eat it, I'm pretty sure, but... the strange catch will be worth money. Alright, back to London, then. Back to Victorian London. Otherwise my sailors are gonna start starving, and starving is bad. Glad I got a fast ship. Did you know starving is bad? Just out of curiosity. Oh. Starving. Ah, okay. Just put that on. I guess I might as well dock here, though. I could potentially buy food here, but I can't afford it. But I'll get a port report. I wasn't sure if I should go straight home or get this port report, but I might as well. Don't you have free mutton on the Mutton Islands? Has something changed on Mutton Islands? I don't know. Has it? Oh. Sleek ships are docked in the harbor. Installations of heavy artillery line the shore. The banners of the Eagle clan, yellow as honey draped from each roof. Mutton Island has fallen. Attempt to dock. The harbor is reinforced with wire and manned with, Khanganian soldiers. So the Khan, the Empire, the Khanate have invaded. Gather report reports. A tough challenge. Lower the life ports and row the one of the slippery, sheer cliffs. Pray you don't get caught. We can gather a port report, but they're not happy about it. Or a chancy challenge of smuggling refuges. I could attempt... What happens if I attempt to dock? Threatening fire. Okay. They shoot at me and say no. But they didn't hit me. It was just like warning shots over my bow. Okay. So that works. Yeah, and don't starve. Definitely don't starve. Okay. Well, so much for doing things at Mutton Island. My abilities are not high enough to take that risk, and I'm already in a bad situation. Ooh, a crab! I can eat the crab. Crabs, this small crab is easy to kill. It's not like a giant crab. Ooh, and it looks delicious. That is exactly what we need right now. I could dissect it, but just butcher it. You've lost 5 hunger. Okay. We only had 5 hunger. It didn't give us an additional food. It didn't give us additional food, but hey, it took away 5 hunger, so none of my sailors are going to starve. At that point, I almost wish I would have dissected it, because losing 5 hunger isn't a lot, but every little bit helps. Ah, good night, my friend. Thanks for dropping by. Was good to see you. Alright. So, hopefully these port reports... Usually port reports aren't worth a lot of money, but with the other things, the strange catches and things, hopefully it all adds up. Pretty close to a new secret. Okay, I don't think we have. Yeah, do your worst. Talk to the harbor master. I have a free evening. A little gift. What's this? A very fine evening to you, my captain. My, what you might call a mentor, is very fond of the adventurous sea captains, and he would like to offer you what you might call dispensation on account of he is so fond of sea captains. Behind the blind bruiser, behind the blind bruiser on the dock stands a dray piled high with fuel and supplies. Ooh, I need fuel and supplies. Should I accept the dispensation? Do make sure you have 15 points of space in the hold or come back later. It would be embarrassing to leave it on the dock. Inquire further. Who is the patron? Is there a catch? Refuse. Too good to be true? It might be too good to be true. The backstory of this game? Bats took Victorian London and put it under... Victorian London was stolen by bats and put into a place beneath the land. A place... an ocean beneath the lands that we know on the surface. The Untersee. Full of mysterious... like, terrors and nightmares and... I kind of forget some of the other details, but we're exploring a new world that we have been suddenly thrust into, is basically the idea. Exploring. Let's inquire. Who is the patron? In Airy Wave. He runs a very fine, very liberal establishment just across the river, and is very much patronized by sailors and men of wit and vinegar and a public house, and there is no obligation to speak of. My patron would hope only that you remember him kindly, and suppose that if the opportunity should arise for you to return his kindness, that I do not imagine he would refuse your offer. I will accept the dispensation. A free gift is usually a very expensive gift indeed, but hey, you now have menaces, suspicion. Oh, you rapscallion. Okay. So, apparently, my new patron might not be the most, might not be into doing things legally. But that's okay. Ah, I can tell the scholar of the memory of distant shores. For 10 echoes. Yes, thank you. I know we got 2 of those. Nice. I can give them the strange catch. 10 echoes apiece. That's 40 echoes. Nice. That takes care of my fuel and food, so that's good. Then we can put away give these port reports. Okay. That gives me another favor and fuel. Good. I will not submit Shepherd's Isles as fact, because I can't do the challenge. We're getting compensated by more fuel. Abbey Rock. Another 20 echoes. Nice. Pigmote Isle, 10 echoes, another favor. Alright, good. Good. And then, I don't have actually a ton of extra money, though. But we're getting more stats. We're powering up. Getting repaired is expensive in this game. And my ship isn't exactly that damaged right now. Yeah, it would take most of my money. I'm actually going to not get repaired, even though it's a risky... That's a risky maneuver. Oh, and I do have... That's right, I do have a day I could spend. Consider a specialist surgeon. How much is that worth? 30 echoes. We do need a doctor. Fine, I'll get a doctor. Okay. There we go. The Venture's Desires. Right, I had some things to sell, by the way. That's right, shops. What did I have? Didn't I have some sort of commodity? There it is. Spider silk. Nice. Okay. So that leaves us at 100. That's nice. And then, like 10 food. I guess I'll get extra food and maybe I should have bought some more fuel, but okay, 10 food, 17 fuel. There's all my money. But I got a new surgeon, which is good. Let's get her aboard. She gives us a doctor aboard. Okay, so that's important for certain events. She's going to help us out in certain special events, like if we get a sickness. But also hearts and iron. She helps us shoot things. That's cool. Alright, she's going to help our morale, and she's going to help us shoot things. Oh yeah, and I had a day out. A day out thing. Couldn't I spend that? I'm turning around immediately. Forgot, you can spend like a day in London. I didn't... There was a thing I could have done that I didn't do that I probably should do. A free evening. I can hang out in the stacks. Is there something else I can do with a free evening? Like the Rose Market, wasn't there or something? Escort some acquaintances. Then that just unlocks that. Okay, but that didn't really help me any. That's right, I could have done something in my lodge, right? Oh, read the paper. And that loses terror. And gets me recent news. That's where I got recent news. I had to go back to my house. Okay, go to your house and read the paper. It's important. Going to your house and reading the paper could save your life. Alright. Guys, I read the paper. Calm down. Everything's okay. We have a new doctor. Cadelier. She's an expert in amputations. If you don't like where one of your limbs are, she will take care of it. Don't you worry. I've read the news. I have read the paper, and they say that amputations are the cutting edge of medical technology. And, you know, even if your arm isn't terribly infected, you know, there's other things it can cure, I hear. We can give news to these people, but what'd that help us with? Oh, it gets us invited to lunch. Okay, the news gets us invited to lunch, I see. We reconnoiter the island. Then I'll have lunch with Cynthia again, and you get a tale of terror, but that's right, she freaks out. She feeds you, she increases your iron, and she gives you a tale of terror, that's right. Still more iron. Yes, cutting edge. Yeah, pun intended. Definitely. Alright, so we got our combat ability increased slightly, but we got our terror increased slightly too. But I remember there was something I wanted to do, or something I was supposed to do up north. It doesn't matter as long as I'm exploring new things. Let's just explore. Well, we can take care of our missions up in the frozen north again later. Oh. I can repair my ship? How's that work? Oh, it takes your supplies. I didn't know you... I never did that before. Still, it takes your supplies, so... I didn't even know about that option. Hey, did you know you can repair yourself? It takes some supplies, but... Yeah, if you only need to be touched up a bit, it's actually worth it. Ooh, crab. Give me that crab. Delicious crab. Of course, actually, we should dissect it, because... Oh, I failed. It's worth more if you dissect it, if you know what you're doing. But apparently I'm not a good enough scholar. It was only a 3% chance. And that's right, Station 3 you couldn't get a report from. For whatever reason, so I should just ignore that place. Fed the crew. Should I go back to the con place? I remember finding that place to be reasonably unwelcoming, but... I remember somewhere out here was where I met that large monster, right? So I should be careful about that, too. No islands within the Z-Bat's range. That's just a crab, but still. The salt lions to the northeast. Let us discover the salt islands. And yes, forget about the crab. We have sighted a crab, and fortunately the crab has not sighted us. It's good to be stealthy. Ah. Salt fragment discovered. Ah. Zeal ports. I see. Lions. Lion statues. Or is that... Yeah, Zeal port. 2 basalt lions, cathedral-sized. 2 basalt lions, cathedral-sized. They frown eternally at each other across the black waves. The north one carries an encampment. Creeping human figures eat away at its features like rot. Picking. There's a supply dock down below. Visit the Unmakers. Muscular pick wielders rest on camp stools, watching you approach, passing hip flasks around. An unctuous overseer beckons you to sit. Fungal, tisane, and tea cakes. We get funding from the bazaar, it's true, but Station 4? I wouldn't call us Station 4. It's a little grandiose. The stones are stuffed with secrets, but most of them are used as garden statuary or occult ballast. Some of them go down to places under the bazaar. More tea cakes? Ah. Well, thanks for the tea and tea cakes. Or tisane and tea cakes. So we got a fragment, we got some news, and we had a relaxing evening, so that's... Our terror's gone down. We got a report. That's all there is. What nice people, disassembling salt lions for profits. And offering us tea cakes. That was nice. Alright, no other new islands yet. Oop, there's a jellyflower. Or jellyfleur. Jellyfish. Aim carefully. Oh, looks like it's getting angry. That thing can turn very fast. But I evaded it. Okay. Nice. Scoop it up, let disperse. Scoop it up. Food! Alright. Yummy jellyfish. Ah. Whoa, whoa, I thought the red was something, was a monster. But I discovered the Chantric Lobe. And the Bridemead Reefs. Ah, and Port Cecil. And the music's getting all creepy alien on me. It's starting to worry me a bit. Found Port Cecil, though. You never know when a monster might come from the depths to destroy you. Yeah, we have a checkered character who wanted to come here. That's right. There you go. Ooh, for 100 echoes. Nice. Chess. Chess is popular in the Principles. The port is full of exiles, strugs, washed-up Z players. They all play, often obsessively. Be careful, the chess pieces are carved from Scintillac. Here in the Principles, that can be very dangerous. Okay. But with my knowledge, I can beat them at chess? And I got smarter for doing so? Okay. Ah, but now I can fight a harder opponents, and there's a low-risk challenge. Okay, well first let's get the port report. Where's the port report? Oh. You can gather Scintillac. One of the best of the coral will fetch high prices in London, but walk the reefs of the Principles and risk delusion and despair. Take your crew and go carefully. Gather intelligence. That's a port report? That's a port report. Okay. So this is a town of chess addicts. That's crazy. Explore the knoll. There's a bewildering maze. A shadowy predator. It's the little things. The click of a sliding stone where there should be silenced. A motion in the shadows as if they were thick stirred like ink. A lull in the cries of the Z-bats. Something is watching you, drawing closer hour by hour. You and your crew draw back to back, watching the darkness. Watch it and end it? It has stealth, but you have rifles. All you need is a clear shot, and you'll get a trophy. But my mirror skill is bad, so I'm not very good at spotting things. Captured alive? This could be tricky. My veil skill gives me an 18% chance of having that working. Or I could retreat! Your luck has an 80% chance of successfully retreating from this monster. Retreat! You are fortunate. That's all for now. You gained terror, and you gained a tale of terror. There's something was gonna kill us. And we ran away. Because we're not dumb. Alright, I'm gonna play chess, because I'm not dumb. Alright, and I succeeded. And now I'm smarter. I gained a new secret. Ah, but now I've a lower than 50% chance of winning a game. Now the chess masters come out, and I'm gonna say, nope. I don't want to lose a chess match. I only play chess when I can win. I'm that kind of person. So I've got secrets. Teach me. Teach me the ways of veils. I want more veil skill. So we can sneak and run and not die. Okay. Now we got 49 veil skill. That's good. I like the idea of being faster, because if we're faster, then won't we use less... That looks bad. What is that? I just want to see. How bad is that? What is it? It's an eel. It's an albino. That has 210 health. Okay. So that's an albino eel. I'm out. I'm out. Just want to see what that was. I like the idea of sneaking. I like the idea of not getting killed by things that are too bad for me to kill. And I like the idea of getting around more quickly so I don't use as much food or fuel. I do like these things. So this is definitely like an RPG. It has RPG elements. So even if you're not getting like a better boat consistently, you will be powering up. And I just got a new secret, so I can increase my stats further. But there is a shark. A bound shark. It definitely sees us now. Okay, I gotta get ready to evade. It's gonna get the first strike. You can only go so far, though. Right? Ow. Damn it. Okay. Fine. My turn. It's hard to evade the shark. I shouldn't be messing with the shark, maybe. Just essentially going toe-to-toe with it right now. Because it'll slap me with his back fin, too. If it impacts in any way, it wins. That's bad. I gotta go. Sharks are nasty. Yeah, I'm faster than the shark. I gotta use the fact that I'm faster than the shark. I can't... Most of the enemies in this game I outturn. What was that? It just, like, yelled at me? My terror increased by 2? And I got hurt by 2? I didn't know sharks could roar. Apparently sharks can roar these days. Well, that wasn't good at all. Why do I mess with sharks? Yeah, now I'm not feeling good at all. So I better get home. Did we even get that many port reports? There's a pirate frigate. Okay. I just gotta get around behind the sucker. Otherwise it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt anyways. Actually, this could work out. Oh, damn, you're still alive? Ow. Oh shit, 20 health, okay. Gotcha. I mean, I may be on fire, but I gotcha. Okay. Loot and scuttle. Supplies. Fabric. Okay, all clear. I lost 1 crew. Yay, 1 less mouth to feed. I mean, we have lost a great man. This is a sad day. Oh, we can't repair right now. We can only repair if you have more than 50% of your health, so. But I have a good amount of money. I got a good amount of money from dropping off that lady earlier. We just need to get home. That's right, I got like 100 echoes from that. I gotta be real careful like now. I kind of want to go to Pigmoat Isle, but I should just go straight back to Fallen London. Just to get, like, another report. Yeah, we're so low fuel, we just need to get home. No beating around the bush. Don't like the fog. Maybe go around the fog slightly. But our fuel's so low. Will I have enough fuel to get home at this rate? There's a shark. Definitely don't want to mess with a shark. Definitely don't want to mess with a shark. The shark wants to mess with me, though. Okay. We'll be fine. Yeah, we're gonna make it back. We're gonna make it back. I'm glad I've invested in engines. I'm very glad I've invested in engines. I have a good engineer. Oh, that's Hunter's. That's a Hunter's Lodge, okay. We already got a report from the Hunter's Lodge, right? I think we did. We left that way. Yeah, I can have another luncheon with one of the sisters. Oh, and she gave me more supplies, that's right. And she took away my hunger. Thank you. Even though that wasn't her issue, but hey. Thanks, sis. Choose one to have lunch again. Wait, did I? Maybe I could have got a port report. I thought I already got one, but maybe I hadn't. Hey, Albert Maber. Good to see you at the stream once again. Things are going quite good in this game so far. Sorry, I have to look the other side to see the time. But I haven't died yet, so... I mean, I'm kind of barely scraping by, but I keep getting... I keep getting higher and higher stats, so that's good. You know. My crewmen are getting better. Okay, so put me in dry dock. I'll call in a favor. Get myself fully repaired. Nice. We'll do our port reports. I've only got one right now, right? Or two. Hunter's Keep. Thank you. Fort Cecil. Nice. Ah, the salt lions. That's right, 3. Is there anything I could do with the scholar? Not right now. Alright, so that wasn't so bad. Could have been better, though. But... got any suggestions on good horror movies? Good horror movies. Definitely gonna want to get more fuel this time. I want, like, food and fuel, but fuel like a 2-to-1 ratio to food. Okay, there goes all my money. Alright. And then go to London. And go to my house, right? Other than Evil Dead, I'm having trouble. Ooh, free food. I'm having trouble thinking of any. I did like that series. But wasn't there other, like, Friday the 13th or, you know, Freddy or junk, but... Chucky. Really good. I mean, the classic. Yeah, Libby knows a lot more of those than I do. The classic Nights. I do like the classic Night of the Walking Dead. But I liked Evil Dead 2 or Evil Dead 3. They were nice as well. What was that, Army of Darkness? I did enjoy those. And that makes sense. Have you seen the Triffids? Was it called the Triffids? The Attack. Have you seen the Attack of the Triffids? The Attack of the Triffids was one I had on VHS tape. It was like it was a really old one, but it was all these plant monsters. There's some news. All these plant monsters. I guess let's keep having a luncheon with Cynthia to keep getting our iron skill up and keep getting Tales of Terror and keep getting food. But that was an old 1950s one where all these plant monsters start landing on the planet Earth and they start taking over the whole world and they don't know what to do against them. And everyone starts getting wiped out and you know, they try to survive, but like the military's getting... Oh, a bat swarm. Like, I'm not gonna spoil the ending of the movie. The Day of the Triffids, that's right, the Day of the Triffids, not the Attack of the Triffids. That's the one. Alls I know is it had Triffids in the title. Alright, dispose of the corpses to reduce terror. Gather up the corpses. Succulent bats. But bats... they're terrifying. I know, but we're hungry. I have to choose between survival in the long term or the short term. I'll have to choose survival in the long term versus survival in the short term. Or survival in the short term than long term at the moment, because... like, I actually don't mind combat. I believe all that Terror does is attract more combat situations, which I'm okay with that. It's just some It's just you have to avoid. I just have to learn to avoid certain things. Because certain things are so incredibly powerful that's... Like, I imagine you have to be, like, at the end of the game kind of power to beat them. Alright, back to vendor bites. Oh, yeah, and we can go back to the Vengeance of Jonah. Ah, but there's nothing there for us there. Okay, compile a port reports. Port report. Port reports. There it is. Okay. Someone trying to get your attention. Ah. Someone wants the attention of my new surgeon. What's this about? Oh. Caldry Heir's father. Okay. Don't tell her you met me. Her mother cut my voice. He says in her hoarse rasp, her mother cut my voice. Hope to fix it so I wouldn't be able to look for my... Hope to fix it so I wouldn't be able to look... Or fix it so I wouldn't be able to look my daughter... Look for my daughter so I wouldn't want to. Didn't work. Operation's never completely effective. Need to know my daughters well. Happy. Finding enough patience. Getting enough to eat and so forth. I'm her father. Ordinary engineer. Not the sort of parent she would want. Okay. We don't know that. Alright, let's explore vendor bites. Relax my crew a bit, that's good. Let's go to the visit first curator. What was going on there? Ask about the Grand Sanatorium. Never mind, that's right, okay. Doesn't matter, let's go! See you next time, Albert Maber. Well, yeah, it was good to see you. See you next time. Whoa! Oh, bat swarm. That's right, there's light coming down. Bam, okay, nice. Some free food. We're gonna need some fuel, though. More food, okay. There's things coming down from the roof like snow. But it's not snow. Pickett's Bluff discovered. No islands within range. Or maybe it is snow, because we're in so far to the north. Oh. Are my engines slowing down because it's so far north? I can't go at full speed anymore. That's interesting. I can't go at full speed when you're so far north. That's kind of scary because I won't be able to outrun things. That's one of my favorite things to do, is outrun things. That does kind of make me scared to be in the frozen north. Codex. Some distance to the northeast. I guess let's try to get to Codex, but I'm a bit worried. What if I meet something that's fast? And we're in the frozen north, so I'm all slow. I don't want to die. That would be bad. There's definitely an arch. Is there some sort of Arctic weather engines you can use? Oh, now I can move fast again. Oh, it was just that storm? Oh, just in that area. Okay. I see. The storms are kind of isolated. I thought it would be the whole northern area. The Isle of Codex. Codex. A desperate cave full of mute exiles. And an inexplicable colony of shivering, bad-tempered monkeys. Compile a port reports. Okay, that's good. See, I could do some other things if I had a relic or a searing enigma, but I don't. So there's things I can do, but not right now, so let's just go. Well, that was a nice stay on Codex, I gotta say. A nice but brief stay. There were monkeys. Anything else in the area? Island within the Z-Bat's range. Alright, I don't have a ton of fuel anymore. Ah. Found Puckett Ridge's lookout. I thought they said there was something to the north that they wanted me to find. Was it also to the north of Venderbite? I don't know, but I do know I'm running low on fuel, so I probably should come back. Speak to. I could tell her about her father. I could preposition her, despite her ironical eye. I just want to improve my... she can increase my heart skill. But not right now. Yeah, increase my veil skill. I just want to keep pumping up my veil skill. For sneaking. Whoa. That doesn't look good. A Lifeberg. Yeah, let's not mess with a Lifeberg. That doesn't seem good. Maybe that's what got the Titanic. Ooh, the Wither. Nice. Or Wither. Avoid that iceberg. It's coming right for us. What do you mean? I'm not supposed to do that. The House of the Question. Let's go to Wither first. Explore the town. Is that the port report? Gather intelligence. That's the port report. Port report. Good. Explore the town. Sure. Got a Storm's attention. That's fine. Let's go to the House of Question. Northwest of Wither Town, the House of Question stands alone. Here the initiates of the house make offerings to the three gods of the deep sea and perhaps a fourth, who is not a god. It is the one place in Wither where you can sometimes get a straight answer for a price. Ask about the drowned man. I'm poor. Lift Salt's curse. Salt's curse lies on you. You have this. I'd need 7 secrets, a Z story, and... I have to be Defiance. But I do have Salt's curse. Defy the gods. Spit on the floor. Curse the priests. Overturn an altar. This will increase your iron and hearts by 5. Each up to 110, and set your terror to 0. But you will never be able to remove any god's curse. Or benefits in certain other ways. Perhaps not. I have a curse right now. Maybe when I get rid of my curses. So I can go through this arch then? Oh, but it's all stormy down there. Looks like to get back south, I'm going to have to go through the storm, but... I thought the thing I was supposed to find was somewhere on this edge, is what the people of London told me. Uh-oh, another Lifeberg. And it's in a storm. Looks like it's being slowed by the storm too, I think, hopefully. Still, that is scary. I want to avoid Lifebergs. I can't take a Lifeberg in combats, and I certainly can't outrun it in the storm very easily. Looks like there's a little gap in the storm there, maybe. Maybe. Something awaits you in ports. Ah, good. Okay. I only have 5 fuel left. Yeah, I already discovered Pickett's Bluff. See how there's nothing along here? Oh, a bat swarm. I mean, that's just free food. Into the pot it goes. That's just free food. This is back to vendor bite. There's no reason to go here again, is there? Is there? I guess we could explore it again and kind of relax a bit. Yeah, in memory of distant shores. Okay, sure. That's all we can do, though. Still, that makes up for the bat thing. At least. I only have 4 fuel to get back to London, but I'm a lot more fuel efficient now, so... yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. Still, I'm having trouble exploring as much as I want to, because I'm constantly having to go back to London to get my fuel back. I don't want to die. That would be bad. Have we discovered this? Pickle finger wastes. I have now. Alright, yeah, we're back. Nothing to worry about. I might try spending a night with one of the other sisters in that hunter's lodge, because it seems like that just is an entirely beneficial place whenever I go there. Except for it increases my terror level every time. Collect messages from the harbor master. Can't deal with that guy right now. Go back to my lodgings, read the paper, get some free supplies, which is neat. Go to the scholar. Share some memories of distant shores. Turn in my port reports. Went to vendor bites, went to weather, went to codex. Very good. Okay. And now I would like a bunch of fuel, because I just don't have enough of that. Alright, and we're fueled up and ready to go. I only got 11 fuel, but that's better than nothing. Spent all my money on it. We're doing just fine for food. Oh, right. I could have asked the Admiralty for some extra fuel and turned in a favor. Maybe I should do that. I usually save my favors for repairs, but you know what? I'm gonna use favors for a bit of fuel. I can do that, right? I can do that, but it costs... I have to use, like, hearts as well. Hey, Admiral? Do you need anything, by the way? Oh, information, of course. That's right. He was sending me to Frost Founds. Ah. I can exchange 1 point of Admiralty favor for 2 to 3 fuel, but it's a 40% chance. Failure. Ah, but I still get 2 fuel for 1 favor. But if I succeed, I'll get more. Success. I got 3. Oh, I see. 2 for failure, 3 for success. Okay, cool. 15 fuel. That's much better. Okay, yeah, that was a good idea. Turn in those. Yeah, we're out of secrets. Okay. Then I'll do my usual thing and drop in my Hunter's Lodge, because they keep increasing my stats, and that's awesome, so I'm gonna keep doing that, even though they keep spooking me. That just gives me more things to fight, right? So as long as I don't get killed, this will all work out. Oh, something's different. Crunch across the gravel up to the door. The brass of the door knocker is tarnished. The paint begins to peel in the salty air. No one answers, but the door is unlocked. 60% chance of mirrors. Oh, you smell damp stone and faintly blood. You succeed in a mirrors challenge. Okay, good. The hall is dark, the parlor too. There are signs of a disturbance here and there. A smashed cup, an overturned piano stool, scratches on the walls. You bend to pick up a page of paper and hold it to the light. It's an unfinished poem. You think the handwriting may be Phoebe's, the absent moon, the gnawing hunger in the hearts, the well, the sea. A great many crossings out. There are sounds from downstairs, from the kitchen. You push open the door cautiously. Something clings to the ceiling. Something turns yellow eyes to you and hisses. Alright, you succeed in the mirrors challenge. You explored the silent house on Hunter's Keep. You've gained terror. You gain fragments of a secret. And something somewhere has changed. Okay, so I can talk to the yellow thing in the kitchen? The yellow-eyed maid clings to the ceiling like a lizard. Fierce and wiry in her ragged uniform, she hisses furiously when you advance a step. She scurries away to the far end of the room, still on the ceiling, weeping. I could coax her down, but I'm not good with that. Because I'm not good at negotiating, so I'd probably fail. Or I could just catch her with a net, because I'm really good at that kind of stuff. She's dangerous, and somehow you suspect she may not have much time. I'll catch her with a net. 90% chance of that succeeding. You succeed in the iron challenge. Hauled down. It's like trying to get a jaguar out of a tree. 3 of your crew are badly bitten. But at last you restrain her, and she lies on a table, glaring and growling. What now? You try to question her. Those poor sailors, she spits. You realize that all the time you spent at Hunter's Keep, she's never spoken. The poor sailors. I didn't come here for this. Damn them all. Or, drown them. Or, yeah. Or, no, damn them all to the well? Yeah. With a serpentine wriggle, she's free of the net. Returns to the ceiling in one inhuman leap. Okay. The crew gain terror, but you gain some secrets. So I can catch her with a net again? That's fine, you can stay up there. The house seems empty, all is still. Why then do you have the sense that there's not much time remaining? I could search the house, discover what you can about what happened here, but bad chance of failure. Or I could loot the house! Musical instruments, curios, jewelry, even Phoebe's paintings will sell. It's a robbery, not salvage, but if you don't, someone else might. Steal everything! The crew spread out to find whatever they can. They're not happy. A few of them signed on to be robbers. They return with their arms full of junk and treasure. The sisters have, or had, a awful lot of junk outside. The seesaws. Okay, I got 3 outlandish artifacts, a nice curio, and the house on Hunter's Keep is aflame. Later, you are certain that the fire began in the turret behind the house, but it spreads quickly. Sailors tumble, choking from the door as smoke billows out. The yellow-eyed maid leaps from a window and streaks across the lawn in all fours. Watching is all I can do. I could have got her in a net again, but I don't know how that would have helped. The death of Hunter's Keep. Flames lick about the gables. The spine of the house breaks with a roar as the roof falls in. Sparks fly up towards the false stars so far above. The death of the house takes hours, but is total. Only a cindered shell remains. You gain terror. You have a memory. You have one last port reports and an occurrence. Your acquaintance, Phoebe's fate. Quality is now lost in a fire. Well, sorry, Phoebe. Alright. The lawns are weedy, the meadows are walked by the wind. You can pick over the ruins of the great house. You've lost 5 terror. And I got another artifact. Look on the ruins. Has anything changed? Winds, weed, water. Nothing more. Okay. Well, we got a lot out of that. We got a heck of a lot out of that, but... so much for Hunter's Keep. Didn't expect things to change in such a big way. Let's go south this time. Although I bet this junk is worth a lot of money. We just got a lot of artifacts. That's a lot of money worth of artifacts. The university will be pleased, I must say. But the people in the house are nuts. Hey, LJ Husky. Good to see you again. Welcome back to the stream. Now let's go to Pig Mode Isle. Usually this music plays when there's a monster nearby, but I'm not sure if that actually means there's a monster. Might just be a coincidence. Or maybe it's just because there's a lot of terror. Maybe that's the terror music. Like your terror's going up, by the way. Ah, there's a jelly flare. I'll take that out. Ah! I love a day at the beach. That's a good reason not to be on. Alright. Evade! The easiest way for me to evade them is just get distance. And swing my guns around for another attack. Get 3 more health. I probably should just try to shoot it dead. Yeah, I'm gonna take a small hit. That's fine. That's fine, you Jilly. Alright, scoop it up! Food! Delicious jellyfish. Nothing quite like it. But yeah, that sounds like that's a great summer day as a day at the beach. Ooh, I'm getting terror like mad right now. When the terror gauge is red. Now it's just orange, but I was getting a lot of terror at that point. Alright, I got extra food, so I'll just go ahead and patch my hull real quick. There we go. Just a small patching ought to do. Alright. They need me to solve a dilemma. Alright. The aide squeals, "Wonderful news, hairless adventurer. Our scintillac harvest has been bountiful. Our harvesters can temporarily be able to can be put to use elsewhere temporarily. Last time I said enjoy yourselves, have a party. This time I'm going to say, you know, make some houses. You don't need defenses, just have some houses. Okay. So now their civilization is cultured. And we got some fragments. Okay, good. Good for you guys. I'm glad your dilemma wasn't bad. Give me a port report. I'll be on my way. Alright. We haven't explored everything to the south of us. Could kind of sail down there. Or it could just sail down there. Oh, I went combat mode suddenly. I've been paying attention to the terror number, but I'm kind of testing it. I'm testing the consequences of the terror mechanic, because honestly I haven't seen too many bad negative consequences to having high terror just yet. Except that I tend to meet monsters more frequently. Although I did meet a really, really insanely scary monster that almost killed me at one point. And I think I had high terror at that point, so... Basically, yeah, I do think it's like Don't Starve Together, where... you'll start to meet insane monsters when you get high terror. But I've only had that happen once, so... I'm not giving terror too much... paying terror too much heat at this point. Ah, I can have tea with the factor and get fed. Get some free supplies. Thank you for that. Compile a report. And I could gather more supplies, but I could get my sailors killed. So let's not do that. Alright. Let's kind of go south. Is that an island? Yeah, okay, I'm just making sure that's not like the eyeball of something crazy. The udder shroom. Ah, okay. It's a giant freaking mushroom. I'm just waiting for there to be like a giant monster at some point that I run into. That is a big shroom. Where do I dock on this bad boy? Oh, there I dock. Okay. Climb the fungal fiber ladders to the summits. You climb it to its summits. Shaggy, suspicious villagers scratch a living here amidst endless clouds of spores and scurrying mobs of plant-animal hybrids. None of them ever leave. Monsters, one exclaims darkly. Z is full of monsters. So, I could trade honey, but I don't have that. Let's get a port reports. First things first. I could encourage my Blemigan Gallivanter to explore. That's right, I've got a mushroom dude. My mascot is a keen little mushroom. Go out and explore, my friends. Gallivants. Your ever-present Blemigan is for once nowhere to be seen. The engine room is quiet. Your maps are exactly as you left them. No, not one is defaced. Nor a crumpling into a ball. Finally, you spot the tip of a tendril poking out from under a pile of unwashed clothing. Your Blemigan indicates that under no circumstances whatsoever will it be emerging. What could be so bad about the other shroom? The other shroom? Did the other mushrooms bully it? The mushroom dude does not like its home. That is the thing to worry about. Alright. The central contradiction of a shroomer existence. They hate the other shroom, but would do anything to avoid leaving. Monsters. Today they're telling the story of how they came here. Features a shipwreck, a rain of orange jewels, the mother's blessing. There's a great deal of adversity and survival. Wistful hints about their homeland, somewhere to the west. Oh, okay, we can go to the west. Come on, Blemigan. Nope. Yeah, you won't go. Any shops? No shops. Okay. Well, not much going on there right now. So I guess we go to the west. If we want to find that homeland they talked about. We kind of do, I guess. I was planning to go to the east, but... sure. I'm going to keep going south, though, too. What? Oh, that's, Eastern angler crab. Still, that's just one of the scarier crabs I've ever seen, so at 300 health, definitely, I'm not ready to deal with the other kind of angler crab, so let's not mess with that. I probably should be getting home soon, too. Yeah, we'll go to the melting isles over here. And then we'll turn in all those artifacts for what should be a decent profit. And all that other stuff we stole from the vampire place. Alright. I can pick up a passenger, sure. Okay, the passenger's going to Corsair Forest, wherever that is. Eat, drink, and be merry? Sure. You've lost 10 terror. That's good. Oh, I could have had my guys pick up some supplies, but yeah. Get the port report. This place is nice. Let's go. Oh, wait, was there any shops? No shops, okay. Let's go. Very tempting to attack. Ooh, pirate. Now that I can attack. The friendly ship that was near me disappeared. They are good at dealing with pirates. Pirates, let's disappear. No. How dare you? Okay, one more shot. There we go, loot and scuttle. A bunch of fuel, sweet! That was totally worth it. Just touch myself up a bit. Supplies I got. Ding. Ding. Okay. That works. Yeah, we had more fuel than we had. Oh, I thought you were an enemy for at first. All clear. Very nice. Do I have another secret? Not yet. Okay. I will soon, though. I'm very close to having another secret. But yeah, it seems like if you have a higher pages score, then you're gonna get secrets more quickly and gain... pages experience helps you get more experience. Which I can see the use of, but it's harder to get started in the first place. Ah, good, I got another secret. Okay. Teach me more Veil skill. Ooh, 2 pirates? Is that 2 pirates? It's 2 pirates. Nice. Let's engage. A little scary that there's 2 at once, but I'm just going to be aggressive then. Because my attack power is very high. Nice. Very nice, in fact. 2 supplies. Good, we got food for days. And a piece of fuel. Okay, well that could have been better, but still. It works. Alright, we'll drop by Mutton Island again. And I'll do a quick repair with the 2 supplies I just got. Ooh, there's a crab over there. Hopefully the crab will still be there when I'm done with the port. I want that crab, though. Oh, right. That's right, this town has fallen. To the Khanate. The Mongols. Well, at least there's still crabs here. Alright. Dissect it. I failed. I failed the pages challenge again. It's an 80% chance. Dang it, I should have just ate the crab instead. No, I had to be a brainiac and dissect it. Back to fallen London. There's laughter on the foredeck. I was gonna say that's a good kind of laughter. I don't have any contrabands. Relax. Ah, good evening, and what a marvelous evening it is. If you don't mind me saying, and it is my impression that you are an obliging sort. I imagine you will not mind at all. And since we are so very obliging, perhaps you wouldn't mind making a little detour via Mount Palmerston with a few articles of cargo? If you happen to be in the area, the cheery man will, of course, cover your expenses for this trifling inconvenience. You will need at least 1 unit of space in your hold. It is, after all, only a trifling inconvenience. Ask if there's another task I could perform, or refuse. Sure. You now have 1 unstamped crate of brilliant souls. You have agreed. If you would be so kind to deliver this little gift to our friends in Mount Palmerston, they would see that we gets, and then they will see we gets to hear about it. And when you come back, we'll cover your expenses. Bon voyage, as my aunt, who was French by birth but not by inclination, used to say. I just got inspected for illegal cargo, and you're giving me human souls? Human souls. I didn't know that's what I was getting myself into. All right. Memories of distant shores. 10 echoes, yay. Another 10 echoes. Another 10 echoes. Outlandish artifact. 100 echoes per artifact. Sweet. So, we just got a nice 400 echoes for that. Then the curio is worth another 20 echoes. It smells of the elder continents, of wind, of light, of stone, of many things without faces. Thank you. Alright. So I got like 400 echoes of that. Hey, Captain Rainbow Z26. Good to see you're not dead. Neither am I, but I am a floating head. And, you know, that can happen anytime. I've got 8 Tales of Terror. That will be useful. I also have, Beginner's Luck. Right, okay. Can use that at some point. You were on a schedule and it ended yesterday. Okay, so I got the local news. I can rest. It'll cost me 10 echoes. Alright, give me a port. We'll do a port report. Hunter's Keep. Pigmoat Isle. Oh, Admiralty's favor unchanged at 5? The Udder Shroom. Oh, okay, sometimes you get a favor, sometimes you don't. Nice. Mangrove College. I see you only get favors for new ones? Or just sometimes? Okay, just sometimes. Alright, cool. So I got some more money for that. Let's buy up some more fuel. Only a few more supplies, but not too much. I feel like you need at least twice as much supply or fuel than supplies. Maybe a bit more. Since fuel's been my bigger issue. Okay, what's my hold at? 37. That works. Like one more piece of food. Okay. Ah, good. Your schedule blocked out the stream times, but now you're free. Good, good. Is there anything else I could sell? Ah, right, this. Oh, and I can buy a crate of human souls here. Clinking, glowing, pleading. Please help us. We are trapped in a crate. It's kind of messed up. Alright, so I can buy a better gun too, right? I've got a green gun. I got a purple engine. I probably should just save up for a better... I'm just gonna save up for a better ship. Okay, we'll save our money. That's a good idea. Let's go. And, you. Oh, you can't teach me more veils? Okay, you. Do you want to have dinner? You lost supplies. An occurrence. Okay. Perhaps she cooked really well. Was it perhaps her calling was a chef? She denies it. My mother was a child of a surgeon in the first city. You might say that knife work runs in the family. There's a wicked, quirking smile at the corner of her mouth. Then there are rumors of my father. She wouldn't deny there's any truth in those. Okay, that's great. So I spent a bit of, Yep, yeah. Basically, if you... well, at least that's what they said in the description of the game. That quote's taken from the description of the game, but I guess if you, also wonder why this band is here. Kind of curious. But, oh, I guess it's just the longitudinal lines. I suppose. In any case, yeah, if you run out of food, I guess that's what happens. But, yeah. That's what the game description said, that's for sure. Alright, I might need to get some more food while we're out there, by the way. But I don't seem to be using as much food now that I have less crew. So fuel is a bigger concern. Mmm, crab cake. Oh, a jelly flare. Maybe we can eat that. Okay, we gotta prepare to evade it. It's gonna turn this way and attack. Alright, now it's my turn. Okay, my sights. It's got 2 health. Crap. Okay, it's gonna whack me one. Unless I just shoot it really fast. Nope, it's gonna whack me one. You are tougher than I expected. Okay. Scoop it. Food. Yum. Ah. Sounds good, Captain Rainbows. Yeah. A vampire castle in a few hours. We just had a vampire house burned down in this game earlier. Give myself a bit of a touch-up. Alright. So today seems to be a day of vampires. Alright. They have another dilemma. What's the dilemma? A chill hangs over the chicken woods. The trees creak in the air. The age shivers. Do you feel it, hairless advisor? They say a monster lives out here, where even our light cannot reach. Our farmers refuse to tend their mushrooms until they can be sure of reaching them in safety. But we can find no trace of the beast. What can we do? I could suggest burn down the chicken woods because you're chickens. Or I could say your fear is a superstition. The best weapon against irrational fears is a good distraction. A party, perhaps, which apparently has a 60% chance of working. Have a party, you guys. Good. Okay. The celebration takes the rodent's mind off of the shadowy threat. By the warmth of a good fire, the vague unknown is no longer something to speak at or twitch their whiskers over. It may be more bravado than actual courage, but is the kind that lasts even after the fire's burned down in the charcoal. You have succeeded in Pigmoat Isle's spirit challenge. You resolved the dilemma, and the Pigmoat Isle gains 2 spirits. Hail, Kavia! Alright, gather my port reports, and let's get out of here. That's a bit of a risk there. Ah. Oh, I should have checked if... That probably was for sale during the summer sale, too. I forgot to check that. But I did end up buying some other things instead of that, but... Yeah, Libby did say she wanted to see me play that. However, I do have Fallout. I do own Fallout 4, and I should get back to that, too. So I'll probably have to do that first. There are so many games I need to get back to. That's right. I need to add Ori and the Blind Forests. I picked that up recently, and I want to add that to my schedule somewhere, but I don't know where I'm going to add that to. Maybe I'll do that one on the weekends. That'd be a fun thing to do. It's nice that I'm not using up as much food as I used to. Thanks to my number of sailors. Luminescent beasts like eyeless dolphins play in your wake. Ah, the castle raid is your next Dawn Guard mission? I'm kind of surprised we're not exploring anything here. There's the Bonnie Reefs. We've been there. This area remains a black area, even though we just sailed through it. I feel like I'll be able to sail further to sea with this current setup than what I did before, so we might be able to explore a bit further than we ever have before. But I might need to find some food while I'm out there. Oh, I should have dropped by this island. I can get some free food there. I'll make sure to do that on the way back. That's what I'll do. Fed the crew. We found Garrick's scalpel and Skylar's End. That's some more experience. Nuncio is to the east. All right, so we found a new port of call. We just need 30 more fragments. Or no, 9 more fragments. Ah, that looks like a prosperous place. McMaster's Haven. I guess that's a statue to McMaster. Nice. We just gained a skill point. Get my veils up. Sweet. Alright. Welcome to Nuncio. He's holding a mouse, the statue? He's holding a mouse. He's holding a rat. Alright. Taciturn functionaries walk the docks in uniforms of postmen. An enormous crowned statue casts a chilling shadow. The shadows gleam with the rat's eyes. Their ceaseless chittering rolls like a tide. Okay, assemble a port reports. Okay. Explore the beach. Every lap of the wave drags up some new letter or parcel. I see, this is an island of postmen. The face of the water is dotted with them as far as the eye can see. As far as you can see in the blackness, carried by a powerful current. There's a man holding a broom. I can argue with him. He is determined. He keeps shoving letters into the sea. The sea keeps shoving him back. Assist the man holding the broom. Both of you together still won't achieve anything, but maybe he'd feel better. Rescue a squishy parcel. Accepting no further, says a red scrawl across the wrapping. Ooh. Squashy parcel. Or, back to the docks, squashy parcel. And little wonder, the string of rats within may once have been fresh, and to certain tastes, delectable. It is now rather worse for decay. Giving the parcel's contents a hasty burial is the best thing you can hope to do. Just before you dispose of it, though, note the recipient's name and address. A name of some power, worth remembering. Okay. Hey, buddy, I'll help you out with that. Surprisingly soothing. In the long term, what you're doing won't make the slightest bit of difference. Every sodden bit of paper you fling out to sea will come back in a few hours, but for now you manage to clear a little patch of shore, a few feet on each side. The stones are bare, as they should be. Your companion turns his head toward the sound of your work and gives you a little nod. An occurrence. I'm aware of flotsam and jetsam. I've cultivated a friendship, but I lost some terror. All right. I could study the odd currents. The water that brings flotsam ashore does not follow the usual patterns. Ah, it's like how there's a gyre in the middle of the ocean where a lot of things tend to go. There are places in the ocean that the objects tend to go thanks to the currents. I don't see the harm in studying it. Let's study. I failed to study. Well, there's no harm in that. I could try again. Study. You failed. Okay. Am I getting hungry failing? It's a tough challenge. 36%. Keep studying. You failed. You study. You succeed. Well, I could just keep trying. Why? I mean, really? Okay. You succeed in a page challenge. The higher the quality, the higher chance of success. Okay, that's fine. You make a complete circuit of the island. The whole shoreline is alike, all of it covered in debris, all of it washing steadily inland from every direction. Not the work of some directional current. It's more through the whole. It's more as though the whole undersea were draining into Nuncio. Except, of course, that force did not affect your ship when you came this way. It does not stop ships from leaving. Evidently, it only works on the post. Okay. Back to the docks. To the Postman's Tavern. The Inky Blotter, it's called. The sign doesn't look like much. Warmer than it looks on the inside. Cauldry Air offers its services. Or what? She could remove the call from a post worker. They wouldn't be a worker anymore, of course. The call? Is there something I missed? Lit by 2 roaring fires. At either end of the room, the bartender is in a postman's uniform. And almost all of the patrons, a noseless postal inspector called Blunt Thomas delivers a drink, clears table, and stacks the firewood. The call. Is there something going on? What does that mean? Go for it. The hairless postwoman won't hear of it. But you do get one taker. I miss London, he says. I'm tired. The inside of my mouth tastes like stamp glue. Like they're all... Are they all, like, compelled to be postal workers here? Blunt Thomas gives you a bottle of rum. And the use of the basement. No amenities, but I don't fancy cleaning the blood off of a better floor. The patient takes off his uniform for the last time. He lies on the cold floor. No spectators, says Caldry, harshly, and puts you out of the room. She comes out later with a scrap of skin from the patient's chest. The patient follows, whistling a tune from Mahogany Hall. You know I have a souvenir from one of her amputations. You now have Caldry treatment Nucio. Do not return. Sender. Okay, back to the tavern. Okay. Listening to postal tall tales. Ask why the local currency consists of rats. Ask why the hairless postal woman is hairless. Ask about the big statue in the center of the island. Ask how they all occupy themselves all day. Ask why letters wash ashore here. Why is the currency rats? The hairless postal woman at the end of the bar smiles mirthlessly. Or maybe it's just a lack of eyebrows that does it. Long enough carrying things around, you get into the habits, she says. Then she tells you that if you stay out late enough, you'll see some postmen making a procession in the center of the island, stirring up the rats around the statue like Yuletide decorations, or stringing up rats like Yuletide decorations, in prayer to an ancient deity of this place. From the coughing and choking elsewhere in the pub, you'd guess that this is a story they often tell to newcomers. Okay, cultivating friendships. Listen to tall tales. Delicate bottles lowered down chimneys on a rope do not fold under any circumstance. Letters curled through a narrow slot. Rattling, groaning crates brought back to the same address every day for 22 days. 22 days running. Windows they pried open. The servants they bribed. The delivery surcharges they paid out of their own salaries just to get rid of one more packet. It's hard to tell which they hate more, the senders of the mail or the recipients. Stands to reason if the message was a welcome one, they tell the other fellow in person, reflects the hairless postwoman. So they're like all compelled to deliver packages or something? I still don't fully understand what's going on here. Okay. So why are you hairless? Not an explosive package. No, she says, curt, not pleased that you ask. Still had eyebrows when I came to Nuncio. The postman at the next bench to Virtue speaks in a low voice. Lots of people find habits when they can't deliver the post anymore. This one has a plucking habit. Best learn not to notice. You glance up. The hairless postwoman is still glancing at you. Aw, so, like, she was annoyed that I mentioned that? What about the statue? Oh, that? It's all of us, isn't it? It's a sort of spirit of the island. Most of them don't seem troubled for more than an explanation than that, thought the hairless postwoman. Though the hairless postwoman tells you that it didn't always look like a fallen London postman at all. It used to have a different face and a more old-fashioned outfit. Okay, that helped my relationships. How do you occupy yourselves all day? Big building, center of town, hard to miss. You can work there too if you want. It's not clear whether this is a generous offer or a threat. An occurrence. Nuncio. Worker and dead letters. Invited to serve. I'm accepted by the locals. Okay. I'm kind of worried if I start delivering letters I won't be able to stop. Why do letters fall ashore here? It's the pull, they tell you. Dead letters are like so many iron filings drawn to Nuncio. See for yourself, suggests the hairless postwoman. Go down to shore, collect up a bunch of what's washed there. Soon you'll feel it soon enough. Saves time for the rest of us, says another voice. Apparently the beach scavenging is a civic duty hereabouts. Like working in the dead letter office. Okay. I learned about the pull. I guess I'll borrow a uniform. They're polite and even apologetic about your requests. Uh-oh. Look but don't touch. That's what it says. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you want to become a postman. You'll never be able to stop. Because didn't they have to do surgery to get the postman uniform off that other guy or something? You're welcome here, and welcome to take shifts at the dead letter office. But you cannot wear the uniform unless you were a postal employee back in fallen London. Regulations. Blunt Thomas lets you have a look at his uniform jacket, at least. Neat stitching, gilded buttons, thin but dignified circle of braid at the collar. Inside, a patch goes over your heart, stitched with 6 red letters. You can't read it, but it makes your eyes itch and your scalp feel like burning. Uh-oh. So, can I borrow a uniform? Yeah, 6. Trusted. I keep asking. Oh, yeah. You can't because it's higher than 5. Okay. Try a shift at the dead letter office. Blunt Thomas takes you around the office, a small collection room where those retrieving letters may state their business. A much larger set of back offices where newly arrived letters and parcels are collected and sorted. A dank, briny smell that never goes away, presumably because so many of the parcels spent time in the water before they arrived here. In the back, there's in the back room, a machine manned or ratted by a postal rat, Radis Faber, in a pinstriped hat. It shovels sludge-damp letters into a machine's hopper, and they come out dried, cleaned, and pressed, sorted into slots by size and quality of paper. One has various occupations here. None could be described as fast-paced. Ah, Aaron would make a good Daedric god? I suppose so, yes. Yeah, I've got a crate of human souls aboard the ship, by the way. I gotta deliver that. That's right. That's right. I gotta make sure to deliver that to the right place. If I go back to that back to London with that crate of human souls, I'm gonna get in trouble. Make a study of what goes on in the back room. That's risky. Tough challenge. The machinery looks interesting. Oh, and I can't yet. Can I have a key to the basement? He's surprised by the request. Most postmen don't like it down there, and no one asks for a key. He'll cut you a new one. Just be careful out there, if you start to feel wrong. Alright, the key is warm in your pockets. Open the back rooms? Sure. Deeper and deeper. You had expected a few shelves of supplies, more files of letters a few years older. No, it's a pit. It's a pit so deep that a lantern light does not show the bottom. A spiral walkway descends along the wall, and the spiral opens wider as it goes, as though you were looking through the narrow end of a very large shell. Lining this wall are shelves and nooks. Unevenly sized, there are some a few inches square and contain single scrolls of papyrus. Others support crates bigger than coffins. They're made of a woody fungus, grown to meet requirements. There are no marks of carpentry or any of the postal rat's handiwork. 3 downturns of the spiral, and you feel you can't breathe. Time to leave. You can come back later. Maybe. An occurrence. Worker in dead letters quality is basement custodian. I've learned... I'm explorer of the lower basements, and I've gained terror. Okay. There was stuff in the basements. They say that's been there since before we came. Before there were Londoners in the Neath. Before there was a dead letter office. There was something else. There was someone else. And they built the last layer on top of what was there before, and so on. When you press him a little further, he says, I've been down there, didn't like it much, but I wanted to test my machine. I thought if it could handle some of the very old dead letters, then it would be a good sign. You know, it's a good sign, you know, evidence the machine was in working order. Good, strong sorting categories and so forth. He pauses. There's letters down there that set your hair on fire if you so much as look at them. See the bald patch on my left leg? That wasn't a machine accident. Oh no. Singed right off as soon as I put my nose in into one of them old letters. Okay. It's a new occurrence. I'm familiar with flaming letters. And good to see you, Dylan Hill. Welcome to the stream. Yes. We got a tale of terror and an extraordinary implication. Descend into the basement with flame. If I have a flare and foxfire candles, then I can get to the bottom. Descend into the basement with mirrors. But I'm not good with mirrors. Okay, end my shift. I can explore along the beach again. Take surroundings. Sure. Oh, nothing worth taking. Okay. Collect material for the dead letter office. I now have one dead post. Alright, let's get out of here. I spent too much time here. We'll come back here some other time. Alright, well that was Nuncio. Now, that's how I do it. Business at the dock. But I'm supposed to take this. I'm supposed to take these brilliant souls somewhere, right? Didn't it say where I was supposed to go with this? Beyond the gate, there's a sea, more sunless. Huh. You're playing the game while watching this? Good to see you, Stelino. Your ship just crashed into a wall. Whoops. Yeah, you can take some damage that way. I don't know how to find my, my current, my current journal objectives. That's right. My ambition, I need to seek the Isle of Cats. But then I need, Coldry treatment. Favors. Learning about. Lineage. I had to take this crate of human souls somewhere, right? I forget where I was supposed to do that. Menaces. Not Mutton Island. Objective. Is that the one? Principals and the coral is charging. Or coral is charging. I have arrival at Z. I do not know. I cannot remember where they told me to take this thing. Uh-oh. Shouldn't it say... Shouldn't the journal say it? Because I thought it was you. The blind bursar. I guess I should have been paying attention when they said it. It's just I definitely don't want to get caught with these human souls. Visage is to the northeast. Let's go to Visage. Alright, well, give me a chance to look back on things, but yeah, I gotta wrap things up here. I've been going a bit. I went 14 minutes over my... Hide your face. Hide all your faces. The island looks like a face. This is the port of Visage, where faces may not be naked. Except one. The stone monuments, the size of a village, a church, serenely gazing upwards, flourishing of years. Port reports. Oh, right, we encountered Visage in the previous game. That's right. Everyone had... because I was wearing a frog mask. That's right. But I can't do that right now. Okay. Well, anyways. That's right, the game saves automatically when you go to port, right? Yeah, it's game saved, okay. It's time for me to wrap things up here. Thank you guys very much for watching this episode of Sunless Sea. While I didn't, like, get a new ship or anything like that, yeah, we did power up and learn a lot of new things. Things did happen, but nothing really huge happened in this episode, but still. We didn't die, so that's good, and we powered up, and I've got some extra money, so we're working our way to something nice. And yeah, I actually like this game quite a bit. It's fun. Palmerston, that's it. Thank you. You're meant to... I think you're meant to deliver that crate to Palmerston. Gotcha. Whenever I die, I choose to have the map of my past sailor. Very useful. That makes sense too, Stellano. I will keep that in mind, yes, rather than choosing stats. Alright. Well, thank you for the advice, and shoutouts to Stellano, Dylan Hill, Captain Rainbow Z26, Aaron Kessinger, Libby the White Queen, and who else was here? Fish Master, LJ Husky, Albert Maber, and that's as far back as my chat's going right now. But yeah, see you in the next stream. That will be coming up in just 40 minutes, and it will be Mountain Blade Prophecy of Pendor mod. That has had some updates, so it's neat. So thanks again. I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Total War tomorrow? Well, I'm not sure what my schedule's gonna be like at that point, so I'll consider it. I'll definitely consider it. Thank you for the offer, Aaron. Alright, I will, yeah, I'll see you in just 40 minutes. See you then. And, may you enjoy the wonders of the water, the beauty of the aquatic, the joy of the sea. But be careful out there. Be careful when swimming. Remember the buddy system? I don't know. The sea. The sea is the place for me, yar. That works. Goodbye.